Hello, hello everybody. So today, we had some serious. Last night we had some serious frost after our last frost date. So I just wanted to, if you watch my last video a couple of weeks, like a week and a half ago, I talked about having frost and having last frost date and giving some 2 weeks time frame um, to plant after the last frost date. Our last frost date um, was May 4th, and we had serious temperature last night, which is May 18th, and that was more than 2 weeks after, and we had some surprise cold weather. So last night, what I did was just try to cover as many of the plants that we have planted as possible. Just use whatever I had, plastic containers, to cover um, the stuff that we planted. So as you can see over here, I had some planted some stuff over here. I just had to use buckets, um, different things to cover it. um, so the temperature dropped to about 30 degrees last night, so I covered this. You can see the tomatoes and other stuff that whatever I could find to cover, I try to cover it so that way it doesn't kill the plants. What I didn't cover was this over here, the potatoes. Fine, they can deal with the temperature. I covered the stuff that we have over here, sweet bitter leaf, and I didn't cover the garlic and the carrots because they're cold weather crops. So as you can see, I just started opening this. At least I think so far they survive. They're good. I'm gonna open the rest of these very soon. Same with the tomatoes, the various tomatoes and stuff that were planted over here. So let's just open one and show you what I have in here. See, tomatoes. Cover the tomatoes so that way it's not. I just opened this one, the garden egg over here, and even the other stuff over here. We covered the stuff that we have over here so that way it doesn't. So we have some pumpkins in here. So whatever I could cover, whatever I had, I used plastics and other stuff to cover whatever I could cover so that way it doesn't hurt the plants. Over here, fortunately, I had some large painting plastics. I just used the large painting plastics right here just to cover this over here. I have not checked this yet, but fingers crossed it should be fine. See, okay, it looks like they are fine. So that's why I was saying in the give yourself last frost date is an estimate from the weather forecaster. So it's usually an estimate. So sometimes the weather, you might get surprise frost like these, and then you might easily lose your plant. So fortunately, I haven't seen any plant that's really been too much affected. So I was at least lucky to have stuff to be able to cover it. But those are some of the things that you encounter, especially if you try to start planting, transplanting, and growing early, and you get sudden frost temperatures like these. This is the latest I've ever seen cold frost temperatures. This is middle of May, and usually by this time, most seasons we are already 3 weeks in. We already planted at least 3 weeks, but this year it's exceptional, and we're still trying to plant right now. We're still trying to transplant some stuff and plant in the garden. So definitely, I would say this time we're lucky. We had stuff to be able to cover, and it wasn't too bad. But that's what I was talking about: frost, making sure that you look at the temperature and also try to at least prevent stuff like that. So here we had some pumpkins. that we just planted some pumpkins over here and we just covered it. So hopefully, oh, see that? So we had a little bit of damage from that, from the covering, but everything else looks okay. Okay, that is it. That's just watch out for frost temperatures. I don't think we're gonna have any colder temperature. I just checked the forecast. I don't think we're gonna have any temperatures below 40 anymore this year. This beginning of the year, I mean. But so hopefully that is it for the frost. Hopefully that's the last frost, and then we won't have any sudden temperature changes anymore. Okay, that is it for today. I hope you liked the video. If you like the video, smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to share. Also, if you had similar situations in your area, let me know in the comments below. If you had similar situations in your area where the temperature suddenly dropped in May and like we have right now, just let me know in the comments below, and let me know if your plants got affected, if you had any lost plants or anything like that. Okay, happy growing everybody.